join Jason Lee. And who will join Justin Bond? Kevin Rivenbark in lane number 1, also racing for the General, the Q80 Pro Line. Tidwell Motorsports, 69 Camaro, right here in North Carolina. J.R. Gray in lane number 2. He is out of Ridgeville, South Carolina, the Gray Contracting. Mike Janis Superchargers car. Mike Janis, the crew chief on that machine. Tricky Rickie Smith for the folks at Parkway Ford out of King, North Carolina, racing that Mustang in lane number 3. Pat Musey powered, nitrous-aided, 903 cubic inch motor under the hood of the car with a scoop on it. And Kris Thorne with the Pro Charger in lane 4, the reigning world champion of Fuel Tech Pro Mod. Rivenbark in lane 1 has won a lot of races, but never won here in the NHRA. J.R. Gray has only won once. He'd like to change that. Tricky Rickie is the winningest driver in the category's history, and Kris Thorne is the world champ. Two traditional superchargers, a nitrous car, and a Pro Charger. And here we go. Oh, Kris Thorne was sleeping. So was Kevin Rivenbark. 2 middle lanes in control. 2 middle lanes are moving on. J.R. Gray gets their first 5.72, 250 miles per hour. Rickie Smith got their second with a quicker 5.71.9, 253 miles per hour. Kevin Rivenbark goes 5.75.7 at 248 miles per hour. And Kris Thorne goes 6.23 off the throttle. Both Kris Thorne and Kevin Rivenbark's reaction times started with a 1. And it cost them both. J.R. Gray, Rickie Smith. Wow, and Kris Thorne, the reason the speed was down, we're seeing shots, it's not up on Sunoco Vision at this time. Kris Thorne exploded the Pro Charger. That is 2 in 1 weekend. There it is. Marcus Burt yesterday threw the entire impeller out of the Pro Charger, and Kris Thorne just did the same thing. His in fragments. Man, you don't ever see those things break like that. And that's 2 in back-to-back days. Here's another look. Watch the car on the far left. That's Kris Thorne. Now, he was really late, and look at him make a move. It's spinning the tires, and right about here, boom, you can see the pieces come out. Wow. It's not quite as big as Marcus Burt's explosion was yesterday. But look, there's another piece going. I mean, that thing was shed in pieces for 300 feet. Look at Kris Thorne's looking around going, are you kidding me? Really? I don't know if we have a chance to pull up. There's another replay angle that I am privy to, sneaking over and looking at the booth in slow-mo where you can see it literally come out the nose of the car through where the air intake is. And we might be able to steal that away from the NHR on Fox broadcast when they're done with it. Kris Thorne, meanwhile, walking around up there on the Sunoco Vision. You're at home on NHRA.tv. That run right there cost a lot of money. See Pro Charger slapped on the side of that car. You got to imagine the folks back at Pro Charger right now are going, 2 in 1 weekend? I could pop the body off of this race car. Try to evaluate the damage. If it looks anything like Marcus Burt's car did yesterday, the damage is not going to be pretty. Larry from the safety safari down there, taking a look, also making sure nothing's leaking. Look at, they're literally pulling pieces out still. When this happened on Marcus Burt's car, I mean, it popped a tire, bent part of the frame. At least the support bar is up there for the fuel tank. It popped the fuel tank. I mean, you got to imagine Kris Thorne's going to have some similar damage on that race car. He's literally holding a piece of that. You're not supposed to be able to hold a piece of your supercharger at the end of a run. Boy, wild stuff in Pro Mod this weekend. Meanwhile, J.R. Gray and Rickie Smith are going to race Jason Lee and Justin Bond in the final quad in Fuel Tech Pro Mod. Again, I don't know if we'll be able to see that other replay angle or not here. They are continuing. See it on the Sunoco Vision. We do not have it. That's unfortunate, but hey, it gives me a good chance to plug the NHRA on FS1 show. The Fuel Tech Pro Mod show as well. If you tune in, I'm sure you see all those fantastic angles.